Passionate speeches, angry accusations. The Pakistan National Assembly witnessed a barrage of speeches today from both the government and the opposition as Parliament convened. The biggest agenda of the day is the no-confidence vote against Prime Minister Imran Khan. Now, according to Pakistani media, this motion is expected to be tabled any moment from now. But whether it will happen or not is still uncertain. The Pakistan National Assembly has already been adjourned for the fourth time today and is expected to convene in a few moments from now. The opposition, meanwhile, has blamed Khan for using delaying tactics in face of no-confidence motion. Chanting slogans of voting immediately, heavy ruckus unfolded in the parliament an hour before the session. Fundraising event at a private hospital in Islamabad in a further bid to either delay or stop the no-trust vote. Reports say that the Pakistan government filed a review petition against the Supreme Court's verdict on Deputy Speaker's April 3rd ruling. This move comes a day after the Prime Minister claimed to have accepted the Apex Court's decision on Friday. Today in the National Assembly, Foreign Minister Mahmood Qureshi said that the Speaker's decision ahead of the no-trust motion against Prime Minister Imran Khan was final.
तारीख गवाह होगी, तारीख हकायक कभी छुपते नहीं हैं, दबाए जा सकते हैं, पर्दे में रखे जा सकते हैं, छुपाए जा सकते हैं, लेकिन एक वक्त आएगा जनाब चेयरमैन कि तारीख उनको बेनकाब करेगी। तारीख उन लोगों को जिन लोगों ने ये सारा नाटक रचाया है उनको बेनकाब करेगी, याद रखिए।
The opposition meanwhile say that it would be a contempt of court if the vote on the no-confidence motion was not held today. They also questioned the absence of the Prime Minister in Parliament, saying that Khan was not present because he could not defend himself. Pakistan People's Party chairman Bilawal Bhutto Zardari said that he is a captain who fears that he'll lose the match.
असल साजिश ये है, असल साजिश ये है कि खान साहब साफ और शफाफ इलेक्शन से डरता है।
If Imran Khan loses the vote, a new government will be formed, most likely under opposition leader Shehbaz Sharif. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Khan called his cabinet ministers at his residence. And for more insights on this political turmoil in Pakistan, we also spoke to former Pakistan High Commissioner to India and the Director General of the Islamabad Center for Regional Studies, Abdul Basit. This is what he had to say.
The U.S. leadership called many countries, including U.S. Secretary Blinken, calling Indian External Affairs Minister Dr. Jaishankar. So this is not something sui generis or unique, peculiar to Pakistan, which happened. States do these things, do try to convince as to whether you should be taking this step or not taking this step. So this is not something, unprecedented in my view. These are routine diplomatic matters, and we should be taking these things in that stride rather than making, blowing it out of proportion in my view. So I think I take it as a routine diplomatic matter. US has been doing these things not only vis-a-vis Pakistan but other countries as well. And this was, we all know that how the West has taken the Russian, whether you call it aggression or military operation against Ukraine, whatever name you give it. The US and other Western countries have been lobbying or trying to really support to their position against Russia. So, but our Prime Minister did go ahead with his visit, and the majority of people, I think, do support his visit because that was scheduled much before the Russian action. And then it's, I do not see that visit to Moscow as a as an isolated event. That is part of the process which perhaps began 15, 16 years ago. And both the countries have been trying to build this relationship, though the process has been rather slow, but the mutual desire is there to strengthen this relationship. But if the visit had taken place, nothing really had come out of that visit because of sanctions on the Western sanctions on the US, on Russia. So if the visit, if our Prime Minister went ahead, but the visit itself did not achieve much. Many MOUs were signed, but I do not see those MOUs really being materialized or realized at this point in time. So the US did try, but I am particularly glad that our Prime Minister went ahead and did go to Moscow despite US pressure.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.